Hey guys, so to start I have taken the longest piece of 34-inch cord and I folded it in half, and I'm doing this on a cork board just to make it easier to hold things into place while I record, but you don't have to. You could do this with a clipboard or whichever surface that you have. I'm just going to tape these ends into place and pin them just to be extra sure this doesn't move while I'm recording. Now we are going to attach all 14 of the 30-inch cords by folding them in half. We're going to go under, over, and pull those strings through the loop. We're going to pull it nice and tight. And as you do it, you can push it down towards the side with the loop. Okay, so as you can see, I've attached all 14 of those 30-inch cord. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open up this loop that we made. We're going to pull those two through, so it looks like that. Now we're just going to shift everything so that this part closes up. So I'm actually going to push these farther back. There, so I pulled it nice and tight, pushed everything sort of into place. You see, that's how you get the center part, the loop part, without using a ring. Now, as you can see, I've kind of separated them so that these are in groups of, here's 2 lark's head knots, so 4 cord, 1, and then the 2, then the 1, then the 2, then the 1, then the 2, then the 1, and then the 2. So basically, we are going to make square knots with the ones that are the 2 lark's head together, so the 4 cords. And how you do that is you just place that left one over the center 2, take that right one behind, there we go. I'm just going to pull those center ones to pull it up nice and tight there and kind of close that loop up. Now as I work my way around, these ones that were here kind of standing on their own, I'm not going to knot with those. I'm just going to do in those groups of 4 there. Okay, so we do square knot, skip that, square knot, skip that. Okay, so now that I'm done those first square knots, how I'm going to do the second one is, I'm going to separate this just so you guys can see clearly. For these that we left out of the square knots, I'm going to take the ones closest to the square knot I'm working with, leave these 2 out, and I'm just going to do a square knot over those center 2 cords, just like I would a regular one. Now you don't want to pull too tight for this one, just because it will kind of flip inwards if you're not careful, so just take your time. Now those second ones are done on each of these sections, and to do the next one I'm going to kind of use the same method, but I'm going to take the very bottom ones from the next knots over, and those are going to be our working cords for the square knots. So we're going to do it again just over those center two. We're going to do this for each one the whole way around. Okay, so now we're going to do the fourth and final row, and we're just going to repeat the same thing. So you can see it's pretty easy, just taking the bottommost one, and we're going to bring it up to do a square knot over those two. Okay, so now we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 on each. All you have to do the hanger, now I like to leave these two at the back because it leaves that nice fringe coming down, and I take these two and I will just do a regular overhand knot, or if you want a shorter hanger, but these I like for the wall. So, and there it is, your shooting star.